Hello and welcome to the Derailment Chronicles, where no train of thought ever stays on track. And if nobody has told you today, I'm glad that you're here with me in this moment. Wow, girlies, we are another month down. And this week, Coles released their Christmas line. Aldi released it the week before. I think Woolies is doing next week. The major supermarkets are already on to Christmas. Okay, but granted, they are on to Christmas before Halloween has even come. These people are thinking ahead. They're like, we've got new things coming out. I'm like, what do you mean new things for Christmas? Like, isn't it just usually the same things? But apparently not. Like, they've got different types of chocolate coming through or something. I don't know, but they've got like a lot of specials and like that's coming out. Oh, it's like it's getting to that time of year. Family Secret Santa things that come out. Like you sign up online and you put in everybody's emails and then they randomly pick a person for you and then they send you the email being like this is your person and we like set a limit of like $30 per gift and then the person like you each have to put in like things that you want, like possible things that you want for like under $30 or for $30 kind of thing. So that's great because especially in this economy, buying one gift and as opposed to like five or six gifts, it's really beneficial. Epic, great, we love it. It's a great way to go, right? And plus, especially having the list where the person sort of like tells you the things that they want, chef's kiss. Spooky Lake Month is also coming to an end, and if you know, thank you for also being chronically online. But if you don't know, on TikTok there's this woman, and her handle I believe is Geo, and she does haunted hydrology during this month. And she's also like come out with a book about all these haunted lakes and stuff. And I've been following her for years, like before she even put out her book, and now she's got a coloring book associated with the book, and she did all the illustrations for her book because that's like her full-time job. But like, and like, she keeps like, well, people watching her keep coming up on my For You page, and they're like, oh my God, if somebody like is playing in public out loud, yes, hi, hello, they're like, I'm gonna go jump on that person's lap because my TV show's on. Please be quiet. But I think she's getting a bit suppressed this year because like less of them are coming up on my like following page, which is a shame because like I have been interacting with them to ensure that they do keep coming up. But like one day I'll have like zero of them and then the next day five of them will come. But like they were like the first five of the month and I was like, oh my God, like anyway, have to go into her actual um like a TikTok site, her TikTok profile to actually get to them. But as somebody has said, okay, she'll be there and she'll be like, oh, this lake, it's like destroyed a whole village, poisoned their water, killed like most of the people in their village through drowning, sort of thing. And then she'll be like, 2 out of 10 spookies. Okay, she needs to release a marking criteria for what these spooky lakes are. Like, what are they being assessed on? Because I want to know what the 10 out of 10 spooky lakes are so I never go near that body of water. Okay, like, so I can get it out of there. Like, or if I come across it, like, what would a 10 out of 10 spooky lake be? Okay, she needs to release this info. Public safety announcement time. Okay, that is what we need. So that has been happening. But I've been home for a bit longer now, haven't been traveling as much. And I've been working on a little project for a little bit of time. So we had some like secondhand weights and they were getting really rusty and we've had them for a couple of years and I was like, you know what, I'm sick of looking at the rust. I want to clean them up and possibly paint them. So I found out to clean them, you can just literally just soak them in vinegar, like your cheap white vinegar you get, right? You put it in there and you get some steel wool and some elbow grease and you sit there and you scrub it off and it really worked. But you got to soak them for like 2 to 3 days and you will get icked out because it'll have all this like foam and stuff rising on it, and like the water will look disgusting, but that means it's working. And it honestly did, like it brought them up really well with me having some elbow grease and some steel wool pads. Anyway, then I'd like spray them with some like WD-40 lanolin spray so they didn't flash rust. And then this is why I was determining whether or not I wanted to paint them. Well, last week I made the decision I want to paint them. So because elbow grease and steel wool, you can't get in between the lettering. Like some of the rust is a bit still, like little specks of it is still on there. So what my brother did was he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a steel wool like brush attachment to an angle grinder equipment thing." So he was there, and in 5 minutes it brought it up really well, really nice, really schmick, ready to paint. So then I had to clean them with meth though to ensure everything, like to help the spray paint stick more. And then I got some like Rust-Oleum black spray paint and I put that on. And oh my god, I am so happy that I painted them because they are coming up so much better than expected. Because my dad and brother were like, well, they're just gonna chip when like you drop them or whatever they're moving. And I was like, that's fine, but they look ugly as now. Like they look, I don't know, like I want to just give them a second lot of life. Like when we first got them, because they were like secondhand and starting to rust when we got them. Like I feel like they haven't been shown the love that they deserve, and like I'm so happy with it. And it's been giving me like a little project to do, something little to do with my hands, and it's been really fun. And yeah, I've been loving it. So I did a little test patch of about 10, well, test batch of about 10 weights last week. And yeah, I was so happy with how they came up after like the first coat on like one side of them. Like it's really good. I've been loving them. It just makes them like feel brand new. So I've been loving that. And yeah, that's really been going on with me. And I thought today's episode, okay, I was like, you know what? I want to do like a hot takes episode. Like, what are my thoughts on hot takes? What are some hot takes I have? They might not be hot takes to you, but like, it's subjective. So a bit of like a hodgepodgey episode, but sometimes they come out to be like some of the best ones where I'm just sitting here and sometimes I just like start ranting about things that I didn't think I had such an opinion on, but it turns out I do have an opinion on. So buckle in. I've got me water here with me, like in my Frank Green bottle. I've had this bottle, I think, for 2 years. And honestly, I can see the hype behind the Frank Green water bottle. First of all, it doesn't condensate, which I didn't know a water bottle like could not do. I didn't know that was a choice. Like that was great. Water stays cold in here for ages. Now I'm not about that 1 liter kind of carrying around life. Like I want just like something that's gonna slip in, fit in a cup holder, like a regular size cup holder. Like the straw, like that you can buy all the things separately. Um yeah, I do like it, but I am yet to test out a Yeti one. Just because this is still going. Yes, it's got some scratches and stuff on it, and yes, the bottom is going, but like it still holds water. And so I did replace the lid recently, just because even though I clean it often, there was some mold stuff starting to grow, and like the little little straw things, straw brush cleaners, it wasn't getting that off, and nor was soaking in vinegar, and I went for $14, and for my health, I'll just buy a new lid. And I thought I'd bought the same green as the like little carry thing on the sign, but no, it turns out it's different green. So I've got two different types of green on here, but I don't know, it kind of works. Like it's a vibes. So got my water. Let's strap in and get on to what hot takes I have. So I did sort of try to put some of these hot takes into some different categories, just so there was some sort of structure to it all, but honestly, it might just get all over the place. Okay, so first one is everyday annoyances. And let me tell you, one annoyance I have is cling wrap. Okay, you buy it really doesn't matter what cling wrap you buy because they all end up at one point having the same issue. First of all, trying to get the roll started. Okay, I like that they put the little like tab in it now to like help get the roll started, but it doesn't move the whole roll. And then you end up getting like half of the roll like start to like do the spinny thing like pulled out, but then the other half of the roll is still like stuck on like still like stuck on, like glued onto the roll, like it's not moving. It's like when you try to start a sticky tape roll and it's like one of those really like thick pack and tape rolls and only half of the roll comes. Like it's annoying. Like first of all, that is annoying. Then when you like cut out a piece off the roll and you go to put it on the plate and it doesn't stick to the plate. Like your whole thing is you are meant to wrap around this plate, okay? I have more than enough, okay? Cling wrap here for you to stick to this plate. Your one job is to stick to this plate, and you can't even do that. And I'm over here because we started out buying like the cheap ones, and even and we were like, okay, well, we were having the problems with it. It's like it's not sticking, it's not working, it's just you can't get it started. You'll get odd pieces here and there, like sometimes it'll break down into thirds, and we're like, okay, we got to buy the Glad wrap. Okay, we got to go the Primo brand. But no, okay, we still have the issues there. So now I've just started, okay, taking the roll and you start moving your piece, rolling your piece of cling wrap off. And then I like literally hook it under the plate and like pull as tight as I can with like the roll in the box on the other side of my hand to like wrap it really tightly around it so it does its job, okay? Because otherwise it doesn't do its job. And then it's just a pain in the neck, okay? And then some people are like, well, you could like just use those like beeswax things that are better for the environment. Girl, you have to wax them again too. Like, oh, like I just I'm like happy to buy cling wrap. Okay, because it can also go in the microwave where alfoil can't, but it just annoys me. Then, like, you can get like the catering size ones, which are a bit better actually, and they have like the little slidey cup thing on the box because they're massive. But even sometimes, them like, I think it's because you do the pull and you get it really tight, but like, oh, and just actually even securing the roll inside the cardboard box for the cling wrap is annoying because sometimes the little cardboard push in like clip in things don't even work. And it's like it is 2025. How can we just not get cling wrap that works first go? Like no matter what bloody price point it is. Where are the inventor people out here? Okay, make better cling wrap. Make better cling wrap, make better boxes for them to come in. How are they not working every single time? Are you going to blame it on human error? Like, because I feel like this is a universal struggle. And honestly, like, why haven't we fixed it yet? Some people are like, it's not that deep, but like, we could honestly save our like, little everyday annoyance if it just worked properly from the get go and delivered every time if she was consistent, but she's not consistent. So, another everyday annoyance I have is those peel here tabs. You know, when you get those like packets of ham or like bacon and it's like peel here to open, or I think some cheeses might have it. Peel here to open. 9 times out of 10, they don't work. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting a knife or a pair of scissors to cut open that thing. First of all, okay, with the peel here tab, you start, and then you can't separate it from like the plastic thing, like the film from the plastic thing, because they didn't leave that little part loose so you could actually start to peel something. They like vacuum sealed it more onto the plasticky thing, right? The little tray thing. They like super glued that film to that plastic tray, like next to none. Like it is not coming undone. And I get that it has to be like a certain level of like sealed for food and like health standards, but I am honestly here struggling for my life trying to use your peel here, like open here, Tam, to get it open. Like it needs to come with that little part loose, okay? The rest of it is sealed, right? Because you've got usually comes in a rectangle. The rest of that's really sealed, but you need a little starter. You need something to help you at least get somewhere to start peeling it off. And when that little thing is vacuum sealed to the nth degree to that film, it's there's no point in having a peel here tab because you aren't going to be able to peel here. Furthermore, if you don't have nails, okay, like if you don't have like a little bit of a nail to like start flicking it under the knees to get it started, like it's just easier to pick up a knife. And at that point, why bother having the peel here thing? I have seen some good peel here things where like they have the actual piece of like film and it's got like a little split from the rest of the container so you can like fold the little peel here thing up and then just grab the bottom of the container and like rip it off. Like that actually works. Like those people, that company, they're thinking things through and we are here for them. That is the type of behavior we like. But most of them don't and it's just annoying. Like I just want to get a piece of ham or like a piece of bacon out of this thing and now I have to fight for my life. I'm like, is it really worth it for this thing? Like, oh, like, do better. Same with cling wrap. We're here in 2025. Get on with those little like plastic pull up pull things. Like the other companies. Don't be here super gluing the bloody peel here sign to the plastic container down the bottom. Like, just don't. Like, rude, okay? Another thing that gets me every time is when you get like your electoral voting papers or whatever, and there's a tear here line, right? And you're meant to be able to like tear down the line, and it's meant to be nice, it's meant to be seamless, it's meant to not tear into any other piece of the paper, right? That because that's the only spot it's meant to break at. I don't trust it. I have trust issues with that. I don't trust it, okay? Because when I get the electoral ballot thing and it's like, oh, like split this off to put in the envelope, especially if you do a postal vote, it never works. Like I start tearing it, like I fold it a couple of times just to get the tear bit warmed up, the tear spine warmed up. And then I start, putting pressure on it to move it to tear it down the nice little dotted line thing they have. But it never works. It starts tearing into like my actual voting paper and I'm just like, no. So I just grab a pair of scissors and I just cut along the tear here line because they never work. They do not give it to you, like they don't allow you to tear it cleanly like it states. It is false advertising. It is an annoyance. Don't bother putting it there. Like I just prefer to cut. Like honestly, I don't trust you. Maybe this is where my trust issues started, but like those lines, they never work. And it's not just on like electoral voting papers, it's like anything they're on, they just don't work. I don't know what it is, why they don't work, but they just don't work. They just start tearing everything else as well. And it's like, well, now I need a new piece of paper to fill out because I tried to follow your instructions and it's not giving. It wasn't working. Another annoyance I have is bins, okay? Like household bins. Like, why is it every time I go to the bin, it's full? So I empty it, okay? I take it out into like the council bin, and I come back an hour later and it's full again. Like, what is happening in between me taking out the trash to you being full again? And these are like pretty decent sized household bin sizes, and I just get so annoyed. I'm just like, why is nobody else in this house emptying a bin? Like it is full, it is like nearly overflowing. Like it's not like nearly fitting in the little drawer thing that we have the bin stored in, and especially the recycling bin. Oh, it's like fold up your container, like fold down your cardboard boxes so they fit flat so we can fit more in there. Oh, but like every time I go to it, it's just full, it just irritates me because I'm like, I did empty you and I haven't been cooking or no, nothing in between this hour of me emptying you and coming back to finding you full. Oh, it just gets me. Like, why do you fill up so quick? And then I'm like, why do we have so much packaging? Like, is that the problem? Is it like the amount of packaging everything comes in that's really causing our issues? Like, honestly, if council wanted to collect our bins twice a week, we could fill them up twice a week. Like, honestly, I think it might be starting to become a problem. But and I thought we were trying to be better for the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we are more rubbish than like now than we've ever had. Riddle me that. Oh, another thing that gets to me is our household is like a lifelong milk person. Like, you know, the ones that aren't in the fridge, not the fresh milk. Do they call it lifelong? Something. Okay. We get like the little cartons that are on the shelves that aren't refrigerated, right? And anyway, you put your milk in the fridge to chill out, and I'll go to like make a hot chocolate or something and I want some milk in it. And when I go to pick it up, the last person left a literal drop of milk in it without putting another container in of milk for it to start chilling. And that gets to me every time because I'm here, okay, I've put boiling hot water into my hot chockey and I need something to cool it down to room temperature so I can drink it sometime soon. And I have a I have a literal drop of cold milk to put in there. Like that's not gonna cool it down anytime bloody soon. And now I'm gonna go put lukewarm milk into it. Like it's just no respect for anybody else in the house. Like put in another container. Get it chilling. Stop thinking ahead. Like you're not the only person that drinks milk. Like if you okay, if I had left that person a drop of milk, they'd be coming at me for leaving them a drop of milk in the container without actually putting another container in. Okay, it goes both ways. Okay, if you have a half-empty milk container, okay, sorry, if you only have a drop of milk left in your container, and you live like, and you'd be pissed off if you went to use it and there was only that much left in it. Put another container in. Start thinking ahead. Start thinking about other people. Start thinking about your future self if you don't have other people. Like, get it. Okay, just go and put another container in. Like, it isn't that hard. It isn't rocket science. Okay. Oh, okay. Another one is exercise shirts. Or, and here's the thing. I've had both Kmart shirts and like say Alice KD shirt. Like I'm actually wearing an Alice KD ones. I don't actually mind them because they're not made of like I want to say lycra or whatever it is. The ones that can't like the material that's not meant to go on the dryer because it could cause a fire. That like quick dry material. You know what I'm talking about. I am a sweater, okay, and I was like, all these people are buying all these name brand workout shirts. And I was like, well, you could go to Kmart and probably get one for like $10 nowadays, right? And then I'm like, well, why is like Nike and them charging like $80 a shirt? I'm like, is there really much difference? So I went middle of the road because I'd had Kmart once and they just get smelly because the amount of sweat, like they just get smelly. after so many uses, even though you're washing them every time, and then you start having to, like, Google things to get like BO smell out. But then you're like, well, they're $10, so I'll just dump that and buy another one. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of mentality. And I was like, okay, let me test if I buy like a half decent shirt, whether it gets smelly as quickly. So I bought a Gymshark shirt. And let me tell you, it got just as smelly just as quickly. I was doing the same things in them. And I was like, to be honest with you, I now have to chuck out this shirt because it absolutely and utterly reeks because I just sweat that much. And I was like, this wasn't worth money. Like, I could have bought 5 Kmart shirts, probably 6 Kmart shirts, in the same, like, for the same amount of money that I bought this one shirt, and it just wasn't it. So then I ended up getting like a voucher to LSKD, and I had bought these, I think they call them like Flex Cotton, and they did last a little bit longer because they weren't like that smelly material, but they still, like, I probably only got an extra 3 months out of them. Like, I just like them for like a normal shirt and stuff, but I was doing like runs and stuff in one of them, and it just got really disgusting. Like, I couldn't save it. But they are $70 a shirt. So, like, I like the look, I like the feel, but smell wise, they're only getting you a little bit longer. Like, not drastically longer for like the $60 price difference. So, if that's something for you to like consider when you're buying your next lot of workout clothes, just know, okay, they all stink at the same time. They really do, no matter what you do. And maybe it's me because I don't know why, I just sweat a lot, but for also people that sweat a lot, there's my review on expensive versus cheap workout shirts. Another thing I found out the other day is you can drink too much water. And when you drink too much water, your body doesn't actually get the minerals and stuff from the water that it needs because it gets all like flushed out. So you actually need to be drinking electrolytes. Here I was thinking electrolytes are for like when you run down, when you're dehydrated, if you do like a like big workout sesh in the middle of like a Queensland summer day and you just have basically sweated out every ounce of liquid you have in your body. Like, no. Like, you can take them on a daily basis, and you probably should be to be getting those minerals and whatever's else is in them to ensure that your body's remaining at a good level if you don't take multivitamins. I was like, I was like, this is the biggest lie because they always like drink water, be healthy, be hydrated, but it's like not fully hydrating you. And then, because I thought people that drink electrolytes just didn't drink enough water. But no, you can be drinking too much water and still need the electrolytes. I'm like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, like your whole life, it's like have a glass of water, have some water. And it's just like doesn't have any, like, it does have some benefits up to a point, but after that, it's just got no points left for you. Like, it's actually doing more harm to you than it is good. And I just felt like I had been lied to. Like, seriously, mind blown about that one. So that's the end of my everyday annoyance ones. Okay. And now I'm on to sort of home related things. Okay. I have to confess, I'm gonna make the bed every day kind of person. Like, I wake up and I make the bed. Like, it's a little accomplishment for the day. And I just don't get people that don't. Like, what do you mean you don't make your bed? Like, your argument is always like, oh, but I'm just gonna sleep back in the bed. I mean, fair, but like, don't you like the little routine when you're going to bed and you like pull down your sheets and you're like, oh my god, like it's just like your little routine, your little like going to bedtime routine. Like, it signals to your brain, okay, we're getting into sleepy time, comfort time. Like, what do you mean? Also, like, it just looks a lot neater. as well. Like, how is your mind like okay with your bed just looking messy as? Like, I'm the kind of person that can't have a messy environment. Like, it's a little ritual. It helps you feel more put together. I just don't get it. Like, I am a like make the bed. Like, I feel like even like growing up, it was always like, get up, make your bed before school. Like, it helps with routine and it helps. Like, it just helps you feel together. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get people that don't make their bed. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, literally? And then the next one, while I'm talking about bedding, is people that don't like top sheets. Like, to me, okay, I don't know how you're just lying here without like a top sheet, just straight with the doona. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, here's the thing. I do like to be wrapped like a burrito when I sleep. Like, I like it. I think it has something to do with the weight, which is like why all the weighted blankets trends take off. But like, I have a top sheet, I have two blankets, and I have a doona. I also get cold very easily. But like, to me, sheets come as a sheet set, and just the like having the two matching make it so much better. And then it's like when it's too hot for like blankets and too hot for a doona, but you want a little something something over you, like a top sheet comes in handy. And it's just here for the win. I just I just don't know. But like, I don't know if I could just have a doona on top of me. Like, that's weird. That's strange to me. Like, honestly, I'm a top sheet person through and through. I just don't understand people that don't like top sheets. I just don't. I'm sure you probably have valid reasons, but I just don't want to hear them. Another thing to round out the home truths one, because home truths category, because there weren't too many in this category. I'm just going to come out and say it. I think bowls are superior to plates. Now, that might be controversial, but hear me out. A bowl. You can cup it nicely in your hands. It warms up your hands. A bowl can hold liquids that a plate can't. A bowl has edges, so food can't escape easily. Okay, it is confined within those walls. You can load things up, stack things up, and it's gonna say it's not gonna go over the plate or whatever because of the walls. Like, it's just easier to fit in your hand. You can bring it up and drink out of it for like soups and stuff. Like, the bowl is just superior. You can do more with a bowl than you can with a plate. And that's just where I'm at. Like, a lot of people serve things out of a bowl. Right, it just makes sense that bowls are superior to plates. And if you're ever wondering what I'm thinking about, it's like that bowls are superior. Like, a good bowl, oh my God, can change your day. It's kind of like, have you seen on TikTok like somebody will like show people their cutlery and they'll be like, to the TISM community, I present to you this spoon. And it's just like people get a set way about spoons and stuff too. And honestly, it's fair. Some people have their favorite things and like they're like favorite ones and like some spoons that they don't touch because I don't know, there's just what's it called? There's just a favoritism. Like some spoons just aren't it, but other spoons will get you through it. Do I think that spoons are better than forks or knives? I I mean, you can definitely do a lot with a spoon. Like soups, you can scoop out ice cream, more liquidy substances, but sometimes a fork is better to be able to stab things and pick things up. You could also do that with a knife, but then you run the risk of like cutting the inside of your mouth. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think more about whether I think spoons are the superior cutlery choice, but I think cutlery just makes sense. Like it does, like for different things. A spork is out there because they don't really work on like it. A spork only really works as a spoon. That's for the bin. Like a spork does only work as a spoon. Also, oh my god, actually, Another hot take. Those bamboo reusable cutleries that you get at parties, absolutely and utterly useless. Just go to Kmart and just buy some cheap cutlery because it will work better than those freaking flimsy ass bamboo things that don't even, like, the knife doesn't cut anything. Like, it doesn't cut anything. Like, it will break trying to spread butter on a bread roll. Okay, she's weak. The fork doesn't pick up a goddamn thing. The spoon, you try to scoop up something that's a little bit too heavy, like a little bit like an ice cream scoops, uh, that's a little bit too big and it breaks in half. Like, absolutely and utterly useless. Okay, just buy more cutlery. Just buy cheap cutlery from Kmart because it's gonna actually work. Okay, and you can store it somewhere and it's cheap. Yes, you have washing up, but like, get people to help you wash up. Like, honestly, you could just buy a bucket and soak them in a bucket until you're ready to clean them the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they are a waste of money. The plastic ones would also break, but like, they were more sturdy. They had more uses. There, I've said them. Okay, we're moving on to the food and drinks category. Number one, people seem to put Fiji water, Voss water on an absolute and utter pedestal. And honestly, they are overrated. Like, I had Fiji water when we were in Fiji, and honestly, I preferred like the cheap, like, dollar water. Like, just buy the 80-cent water. Just, like, you are only buying it for the brand name. Like, it, like, I might just have cheap taste. But like the Coles home brand or like whatever home brand one you get for like $1 or whatever tastes way better than either of them. It's just because of the packaging and the brand name that you are paying extra for it, and it is not worth it. It is not worth it. Voss has the glass water bottle going for it, but that's just an aesthetics thing. And like, if that's all you're into, like, good for you. You go, you do you, honey. But I want water that I like the taste of. And waters do taste different. Okay. If somebody's out here telling you that water doesn't taste different, they are lying to you. Buy the 80-cent water. It tastes better, cheaper, and you can also just, like, I think the bottles are biodegradable now. So there's also that environmental thing. But if you have the money in this economy, good for you. Buy whatever water you want. But I'm just saying, the 80-cent water tastes better if you're trying to go off water taste. Another one is crusty bread. Now, I love bread. Okay, I love a carb. We know how much I love potatoes. But crusty bread feels like an enemy. Like, it feel like, why can't I legitimately chew through the crust? Okay, I am trying to consume bread how bread is meant to be consumed, and I am having to tear it, like, worried that my teeth are going to come out like a bloody savage dog that has, like, never been taught any sort of, like, table etiquette, how to eat etiquette. I'm here going absolutely feral, trying to get a bite off this bread because I can't get through that bloody crust. Mind you, it's that crusty, you start getting cuts in your mouth from the bread. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I love you, bread. Like, what have I done to you, bread? But you're here trying to hurt me. You are here literally hurting me. You are changing who I am as a human being. Like, oh. It's savage. Like, you have to eat it like an absolute savage. And like, we aren't peasants in the Middle Ages. Like, can we just make bread that does have a little bit of a crust, but you can chew through it? Like, you got to be able to chew through it. Like, that's how you consume bread. You chew it. And if I can't chew the bread easily without it being a bloody jaw workout, like, what is this world coming to? Like, you are defeating your one absolute purpose to be eaten. Like, why are you a chore to eat? Oh, it gets me every time. Cake. I I think cake's overrated. I think cookies better. Like, it's nice, but like some people think that like cake is a gift from the heavens, and like a little cake here and then is okay. But I'm more a cookie person. Like I could have a little square of cake and be good for the year. Like I don't need any more cake. Cheesecake's a different scenario. Like I could have, but same again. I could have one piece and I'd be done for the year, or maybe two pieces. But like I never want more than one slice. And to me, a good dessert is you have some and you want some more. Like you want the whole pie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have one piece. I'm like, okay, been there, done that. Like, yes, it is a nice cake, but it's like not something that I gravitate towards to. And I like just don't think it needs to be put up on that pedestal. Yes, there are a lot of different types of cakes, but I just don't know. I just don't like. It's just meh, you know. Following on with my love for cookies, since I'm not really a cake girly, those like loaded cookies from like Brookie's Bakehouse or like the Gold Coast Bakery ones, especially like the loaded Biscoff ones or the cookie butter one, they're just too much. Like the cookie's that big and they have that much filling in it, and they should have that much filling in it for like $8 a cookie, but you can't finish the cookie. Like you feel absolutely and utterly sick. Like they have too much filling in them. And like you're halfway through and you're feeling sick, and it's like yes, you have to save the other part for like later on, but like you're like, I don't want to come back to it later on. Like I've had my fill, like I'm not gonna want this, but you paid $8 for this cookie, so you don't want to chuck it out. And then it's just like, if I want to eat a cookie, I want to eat a cookie in one setting. Okay, it is a circle, it is a vessel. Like I want to eat a cookie in one setting. I don't want to have to be like storing this cookie to come back and eat this cookie. Like, you just get too sick afterwards. And it's like, how hard is it to get a cookie that size if they're charging that much that isn't that sweet that you can eat in one bloody sitting? Like, how hard is it? That's why I tend to usually go for like the choc chip cookies, because they have like, they're not too sweet, but they have the right amount of sweetness, and then they've got like the little chunks of chocolate, and it's usually like milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate, so it kind of balances it all out so it doesn't get too sweet. But even near like the last bite of that, you start feeling sick, and I just don't know if it's because of the size, but like for the size, yeah, I get the $8 price tag, but also like they're not worth it. Like I'd prefer like regular sized cookies, if that makes sense. Plus, more on the cookies, those Byron Bay cookies. Remember when you used to go to like a cafe when you were a kid and they would have like those jars and they would have like the Byron Bay like choc chip cookies, the macadamia cookies, and the one with like the Smarties in it? They were drier than the Sahara Desert. I don't know why anybody ever thought they were good. I don't know how they got their like brand awareness done, but they weren't good cookies, okay? You would nearly just choke on them because they were that dry, okay? And then they were crumbly like sand at the beach. And I'm like, I don't want to be sitting here eating sand at the beach. We've been there, done that when we were like babies, like absolute and utter infants. Like, get a moist cookie. Like, I don't know, add some more milk to the mixture so it doesn't crumble like absolute sand. Like, you'd have to drink like a massive glass of water after that because it was just dry as drier than the Sahara Desert. Like, no joke. Next, okay, we're moving on from some sweets. Well, more sweets will probably come up. But steak cut fries, beer battered steak cut fries are my absolute favorite kind of fries. I'm not here for a curly fry. I'm not here for a waffle fry. I'm not here for just a regular fry, straight cut fry. I'm not here for the crinkle cut fries. The steak cut fries are absolutely and utterly superior, especially if they're beer battered. They are absolutely beautiful. They have a little flavor coating. Okay, they're like in between a wedge and a straight cut or crinkle cut fry. They just taste better. They crisp up better. The little coating gives it something to give it crispy. And a lot of people hate on the steak cut fry. Oh my god, I love them. Give me a whole bowl of them. Oh, add a little bit of chicken salt. Oh my god. Match made in heaven. Oh, none of that shoestring fry kind of business. those like little thin ones, like the like the chips that were in the red packet that were called fries and like they were small as. None of that, but in like frozen potato form. Not here for that. When I eat a chip, I want to know I'm eating a chip. And the steak cut fry delivers that. Plus, it delivers on the flavor every time. The ones from Coles, chef's kiss. Absolutely and utterly beautiful. Next, apple crumble as a dessert is absolutely superior. Like a warm apple crumble. What do you mean? I get some like tinned fruit, plus I get some oats and some brown sugar, and especially if you put like butter in the crumble and like it makes it all crispy, and then like the butter comes down, like drains down when it melts into like the pie apples. Oh my god, it is so good. I'm not a custard fan though with it. Ice cream I can get, but a I'm just like an apple crumble girl on her own. On her own. That's all she needs. A little bit of cinnamon in with crumble mix. And it is so easy to make and it's just so comforting and it is just so elite. Like apple crumble, a warm apple crumble. Oh my god. Love it. Getting hungry thinking about it now. Like I might just have to make one tonight. Like honestly. Protein powder. Everybody's on the protein kick. Like protein this. Every time you go to the shop there's always like protein in this, whatever, right? Protein's all over the world. Why is protein powder still like absolute sand when you mix it? Similar to cling wrap, similar to the peel here things, it is 2025. When are we going to get a protein powder that isn't like absolute drinking bloody sand? Like you follow the packet instructions to the absolute T, but it is still grainy as. Why? Why doesn't fully absorb? Sorry, why doesn't fully dissolve? Why is it? Why does it still have a sand-like texture? Like, why am I like, do I really want this extra protein today? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, so many people have protein powders every day, but you can't make one like that dissolves really nicely, that tastes good, and that doesn't have the sandy texture. Like, it shouldn't be a torture device. Like, it shouldn't be like the Byron Bay cookies, like the Sahara Desert. Like, crumbly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. Because honestly, I think if somebody did it, the market for it could be massive. Like, absolutely and utterly massive. But I think it's because there's just that many protein powders out there. Like, you wouldn't be able to try them all to like work out which one. But if somebody gave me a list of protein powders based on sandiest, from like least sandiest to most sandiest, I'd give the least sandiest a go. Just saying. Social crimes is the next category. Okay. People that stand up as soon as the flight lands. Like the flight attendant hasn't even undone their seatbelt thing to go and start opening the doors, and you're standing up. And like this is on short haul flights. Long haul flights I get because like your legs are dead, right? But like where do you think you're going? Like sit down and chill out for 5 minutes. Like where do you think you're going? Like you can't get off this plane because they haven't even opened the door yet. The airport workers are still trying to bring the stairs up to match where the door is. The terminal thing is still coming in. The walkway thing. Like you're gonna be standing up for another 10 minutes. Like if you're in a hurry, babes, like it's not gonna work out. Plus, people go road by road to let you off the plane. Like your time will come. Like why are you standing up now? Why are you rushing? Why do you feel like you need to be the first person off the plane? Like what is it to you? Why do you need to be the first person? Why do you feel the need to be the first person? Like I think that's something that you got to look at within yourself. Like I just don't get it. I don't think I ever will get it. And then the last one for this category, because I didn't have too much, is people who talk loudly on speakerphone in public, like on phone in public. Like, if you are talking loudly on the phone in public, you best better have speakerphone on so I can hear what the other person's saying. I want to pick a side. I want to pick whose side I'm on. I want to know the tea. Okay. And if I can only hear you talking on the phone extremely loudly, I'm only getting one side, okay? And I might not necessarily be on your side for the tea, but you either use your inside voice to talk on the phone or you put it on speakerphone so we all get the full story, all get the full tea. Okay, it is an utter social crime. Use inside voice or go all out. Okay, get the backing of the people with you in the public space. That's what I'm saying. And then our last category is movies and TV shows. I'm going to say it, The Walking Dead was overrated. It is overrated. I wanted, I stuck it out for one season and I was just like, when's this main character gonna die? My mum was over here on like the last season or whatever and she's like, he's still alive. And I was like, that's just a disappointment. This dickhead just needs to die. It's like somebody needs to pop a bullet in his head. But also, I think with zombie shows, I just don't get why people want to live. If the dead are literally walking the earth, we're not meant to be alive. And that is my personal belief. Like, why would you want to stay and repopulate? Like, real question, why? Quickly, like sound off in the comments, send me a DM. Why? Okay, because if the actual living dead are walking this earth, alive people aren't meant to be alive. They literally eat you. That's why I need to be cremated, and I'm not getting buried. Like nobody's using my brain. Like, I don't want some disease ravaging the planet. Like, I want to be burnt. Like, once I'm gone, I'm gone. Like, it's final. Mm-mm. Talking about overrated things, Harry Potter. I recently sat down and started watching them all because people were like, "Oh my god, you haven't seen it?" I was like, "I've seen one movie when I was like a kid, and it wasn't even the first one, or maybe it was the first one. I don't know. The one with like the ghost that came. I don't know. That could be any. I don't. I the little trio annoyed the living daylights out of me. I got to like the fourth and I just stopped because I was like, these people aren't gonna die, and that's just depressing. Like, honestly, that movie could have been one. But like, way to go, J.K. Rowling. Hustler, girl. Hustler. Get that coin. But also, I was only watching it for Hagrid and Dumbledore and Snape. But yeah, I gave up after number four because I was like, these people are just annoying me. I'm actually getting angry watching this. Like, I shouldn't be getting angry watching a movie. But, like, they were pissing me off to the nth degree. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Don't get the hype. Don't see the hype. Just personally. Another controversial hot take is I actually liked Wayward. Like, I liked the finale too. A lot of people were like that. This is bullshit or whatever. Give me a little cozy town where some cult-like activities going on and like newcomers come in. Like, it's so good. Like, Midnight Mass was good as too. Like, give me that little thing, and it's like perfect time for like spooky month. And I know a lot of people like, because in America it's like fall, so it's starting to get like indoors, little cozy cabin vibes, which is where these shows thrive. This is like their target environment. I love them. I love them. I can't wait for season two. The next one is the VHS movie series. So they kind of just do like little short stories, anthology things put together, and they released one called VHS Halloween, and it was honestly the worst one. It was rushed, it didn't seem thought out, it flopped hard. I was so excited. I was like, they could do so much with it, and it just flopped. Like the ones before it were so much better because there was a lot more effort put into it, I feel like. Like this one just felt rushed, which is disappointing because it had the hallmarkers of being able to go way bigger. So yeah, that's all the hot takes I have. If you've got any, if you disagree with any, if you agree with any, let me know. And if you have ones that I haven't covered that you think I should cover in another episode, I could consider doing this as like consider doing more. So send them through. Honestly, send them through. I'll give you an opinion. What I won't give you an opinion on though is pineapple on pizza because I just don't care enough to give an opinion on that. Like it does not bother me either way. So that brings us to our reoccurring segment, which is what I've been obsessed with for the month. There's this TikToker, of course, and she is a lesbian, and she goes, "Hi, I'm a lesbian, and I've gone undercover on heterosexual TikTok heterosexual Tinder, yeah, to ask men one question, and it is, what is their most controversial opinion? And out of 1,000 responses she ended up getting more, but she was breaking down the stats the other day. 15% said pineapple on pizza as a controversial opinion. And that was the largest category, like, that was the top response, basically. And I'm like, where have we said that this is like a real controversial opinion? Like, that surprised me. Really did. Really did. The Brita TikTok channel, and it's kind of like even the Jetstar TikTok channel, like they have, like their marketing team is just in. Like their social media team is just in with the Gen Z people. Like it is just so funny. And it's just like, oh, have a bad day. At least my water's filtered. And it's like this shark doing this dance. And I'm just like, this is absolutely hilarious. Like, it is brain rot, but like, it's smart marketing. Like, it really is. Like, props due. You deserve a raise, who's ever doing those TikTok videos. Another thing I've been obsessed with is pickled onions. I love a pickled onion. Fermentation is good for the gut as well, and they just add a bit of a tang, and it's just so nice. I just love them, adding them to things. You know what else has been going hard? Avocado on toast. Just toast, butter, avocado, and a bit of pepper. I know it sounds basic, Alice, but it just hits. It just hits, especially if you got like a nice ripe avocado. I just don't know how it hits, but it just hits. So I've been loving that. Will tell you, last night I watched the Perfect Neighbor documentary on Netflix. Oh my god, I cry. It is nuts. It's unbelievable. The amount of times the cops were called out, and like most of it is from body cam footage. Okay, and this is going for like an hour and a half. If you can get most of it from body cam footage, you've called the police too many times. And it was just this lady who hates kids, but she didn't move. Like kids were like not even playing near her, and it's just I like cried when the kids found out. And it's good. It's an emotional documentary though, but it's good. Like I was hooked. Obviously, been obsessed with Spooky Lake Month, as I mentioned in the beginning. Keen on Spotify as well. You know, um they did have one good hit. What was that good hit? Hang on, let me find the hit. Somewhere Only We Know. Banger. Hits. Also like Everybody's Changing. This is the last time. Like it's a great album. Um it's just Hopes and Fears album. It's nice. Oh, they've come out with a new single called See You on the Other Side as well. Anyway, been enjoying their music. I started taking Muscle Nation green powder too, and it tastes better than I thought. Like you can tell, like sh- like yes, they have to add flavoring in so it doesn't taste absolutely goddamn awful. But I feel a lot better after taking it too. Like I'm rating it. I really am. And what else I've been rating is the 4X ginger beers. Now, yeah, Grey Northern did start came out with the ginger beer ages ago. But the 4X, I didn't have high hopes for it. Like it was on special. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll try it out. It slaps. I didn't expect it to slap that. It's because it's not as sweet, right? Like I know James Squire has like a sugar-free version, but honestly, I prefer it to the James Squire or like a Bundrum ginger beer. It's just not as sweet. I know James Squire has the no sugar, but for a full sugar one, like it's definitely better than the Great Northern one. Would buy it over the James Squire ginger beers. Would buy it over the Budrum ones. Like I just didn't expect it to go as hard as it did. It just she provided, she gave, and obviously we've been obsessed with Florence and the Machine as well. Mother's coming out with an album soon. She's released two from that album and they've been absolute bangers. Have loved it. So we're just sitting here patiently waiting. Patient, patiently waiting. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the chaos. And if you're not already, give us a follow on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. And jump onto Insta if you want to yell into the void with me in between episodes. And remember, life's unhinged, so you might as well be too. Stay chaotic out there.